Hey, how's everybody doing? Kind of figured I'd give y'all a little bit of an update here. Um, kind of a couple different things. Um, kind of wanted to point out a few things that might help y'all. I've been doing kind of these updates for about once a month. Um, so today's April. Yeah, April 1st, April Fool's Day. Man, crazy. Okay. Um, yeah, so it's been about a month since the last one. Um, I think y'all can probably see how these tomatoes have gotten nuts. I really have to get in here and pick these things because they're going crazy. They really are. And I've been coming in and picking them off and just, grabbing two or three at a time and just eating them. And I think I said last time that I didn't like them that much. Um, they were okay, but they weren't great. Um, what I've learned is, you have to leave these things on there until you go up and you say, okay, it's red, it's ready, it's all red, 100%. Leave it a week longer. Hell, even 2 weeks. These have been on there for 3 weeks. Um, and I mean, they do get better the longer they stay on there. They're not sweet at all. They're not even, they're a little bit acidic, but not really. They just they don't have a whole lot of flavor, to be honest with you. Now they're growing like hell. They look great. I mean, it's actually insane. I need to come in here and prune these things back, big time. I'll do that, but they're doing good, man. Um, hell, I think they're liking this warm weather too, because I'm here in Arizona, just a tick north of Phoenix, and hell, we're gonna see close to 100 the next few days. It's gonna be like 98. I think they said 99 over the weekend. It's insane. It sucks because the pool outside is still like 70, just because the nighttime temps are still in the upper 50s. Kind of a drag. You can't even swim. It gets this warm. But anyway, so I think they liking that warm weather. And then we got this one over here. Y'all remember it. I pruned it way the hell back. It was just getting so laggy. These lights, I got two of those 45 watt LED purples. It just doesn't give this thing enough sun. Hell, it's got, fruit on it here and there. Tons of blooms and stuff. And I mean, it's doing good. It really is. I was kind of hoping it would shit the bed, because I just am ready to get rid of it, Now, I have been eating these just straight off. I've gotten about maybe 8 tomatoes off of it, little ones, and these are good, man. These taste like a tomato should. The skin is super thin. It's sweet. It's awesome. It is a good tomato. I wish this one was producing like this one was. But like I said in the last video, this thing here has been through some hell. It really has. I've had it planted since November. It froze. It got hailed on. It had algae. It's been through hell. And for it to be like this, it's fantastic. I actually did put an air stone in there, so I kind of turned it into DWC because it was cracky straight up. And I thought, well, you know what the hell? I'm just gonna I have an extra thing. I'm gonna just throw it in there, and it really hasn't done too much to it. I don't think it kind of still looks the same. It's always looked that kind of droopy, maybe not as droopy as the tongue. Before it had the air stone. I don't know. But either way, it's and I think it's coming to an end because it's got some dying down here on the bottom, and it's probably just it's probably got the cancers, and it'll eventually spread up and whatever. But that's fine because I've had it with it. It's done great, so. Whatevs. I mean, it's like 7 feet tall. It's almost to the roof. But whatever. And I think y'all might remember, I do apologize. This rug I need to come in here and run a vacuum. It's making a mess. So I do apologize about that. But y'all might remember I had some cucumbers here I talked about in the last video. They were those Sweet Burpless from Park Seeds. Those things, I pulled them out of here about a week ago. They were never giving me any fruit. I think when I pulled them out, they were all the way, y'all remember, they were all the way damn near to the ceiling. I think there was one cucumber on there. It was all male flowers. I don't know what the hell. I know a lot of people say that it takes a while for the female flowers to come on. I can't wait that long. Couple different reasons. I'm running lights on them, and that shit's expensive. Let me tell you. I don't know what everybody's power situation's like, as far as cost, but I can tell you right now, here in Arizona, in Phoenix, that shit's expensive. And I kind of had to learn the hard way on it. And people say these lights aren't, they don't use that much power and all. They will make your power bill high. That's the bottom line. I was running mine for 16 hours a day. That's what they say to do. That's what you're supposed to do. My bill was through the roof for actually since November. And when I mean through the roof, we were talking like $300 a month with the lights I was running. So, and that is with running no heat, no air conditioner, nothing else. Hell, I don't even run my pool pump in the wintertime here. Maybe one day, but yeah, it was insane. So without it producing anything, I'm just like, it's got to go. It's got to get the fuck out of here. So that's kind of what happened with it. I just pulled it out. It didn't look that good anyway. When I got it out and started cleaning the bin out, because it was actually in that one right there. The roots did not look good. They were real gummy. They were kind of mushy. They weren't white. They just, and they had a weird smell. There was no algae or anything. It wasn't doing good. It wasn't thriving. And I just pulled it out. So I'm like, you know what? I can't afford to just have a pretty thing growing in here that's not leaking, but dropping flowers all over the place, making an absolute mess. But yeah, so that's kind of what happened with them. These here, I was talking last time, I've trimmed all these up heavy. I went and cut leaves, that weren't connected to fruits and all that shit. These are those Izniks. I've gotten, 4 or 5 cucumbers off of here. they just aren't doing that good in here. And I think it's my lighting situation, honestly. I mean, the thing is, they're putting off fruit. They really are. Um, and after I know I said in the last video that I don't like them and I wouldn't grow them again. But you know what? I absolutely would. I just didn't take care of them the right way. I did something wrong, and I'm not going to try to figure it out right now. Just because I'm kind of, it's summertime coming up, and I ain't going to be able to run all these lights. I'm not going to be able to have all this stuff, just because of the power bill going. Because I'm going to have to run the AC 24/7. It gets hot as actual hell here. So that's kind of, I'm just letting them. I'll probably end up pulling them out here in the next few days. I'm not even running the lights at night anymore. I'm just kind of waiting until after Easter to get this stuff cleaned up. Really, I'm kind of the same about over here. These are, they do great. These do great. These are, what the hell are these? The Picolinos. And, I mean, hell, you can see, I got the light on so you can see, because it's kind of dark in here, oddly. But at every damn joint, there is a cucumber. Some of these won't come in. Some of these will just kind of turn yellow. But, I mean, that one will. You can tell the ones because they big. That one will. That one won't. And they're just all like that. This is just a great producing thing. They are all female flowers. Every one of them. And, yeah, I mean, but, I just, like I said, I don't have the time for them right now. And, and here's this pepper, it's, it's looking beautiful. It really is. But the blooms are dropping. I don't know why. It's only got 3 jalapenos on there. But they absolutely look fantastic. But the blooms are dropping. Don't know why. I've added CalMag. More than likely, it is overfed. I can almost guarantee it's overfed. It's producing foliage and not blooms and fruit. That, and it's probably not getting enough light because I don't have a light on it anymore. So there is that. But yeah, that's kind of one of the things I wanted to stress is, if there's anybody that's watching this and, you're wondering about your power bills and, stuff like that, I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be high. People say it's not. I read, it doesn't affect mine that much. And I'm like, okay. And everybody's going to be different. I mean, the person that says that may have, a 1200 watt deal running, for 8 or 12 hours a day. Yeah, that's not going to do nothing. But when you've got one of these, you've got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You've got 11 45 watt LED light bars running. Plus you got another hanging 1200 watts, 16 hours a day. That shit's gonna be high, and it's gonna be high. They ain't no getting around it. And you know what the thing is? If you got the money and and you're cool with that, go for it. Hell yeah. But I know that if I ran all these in the summertime, And with my power bill, with AC, shit, we'd be looking at 600, hell, over $600 a month. I can't do that. I'm not gonna do that. Not to sit here and eat a few cucumbers and whatever. Now the tomatoes, I'll probably leave them because they are, they're doing so good. And the three lights, that ain't gonna be bad. But yeah, but that's just kind of what's going on. And these look bad right here because what I did is actually I put, instead of putting the Flora Trio in there to feed them, when I topped off the nutrients, I put in Maxi Grow, which I never done that before. And I said, you know what? I want to see what'll happen. And I don't think it helped at all. I would almost say it hurt because they look bad. And I don't think it has, I'm not a chemist. I don't know the exact whatever with this stuff. But I don't think it has the stuff it needs in the Maxi Grow for fruiting and blooming things. I think you have to add the Maxi Bloom with it. And I do not have it, and I didn't add it, obviously. So, yeah, little piece of advice. I wouldn't use Maxi Grow in fruiting or flowering things. Now on lettuce, holy hell, when I had my lettuce, that stuff is gold. I mean, it was great. But, yeah. So, that's kind of what's going on. It's winding down. I'm going to get rid of these two things in the next couple weeks. I'm going to pick these peppers here in the next week or so. Get rid of that. This one, it's got, at the same time, I'm going to just pull all this shit out here in probably mid to late April. I'm guessing. Unless these things really start picking up and giving me shitloads of fruit. But anyway, yeah, if y'all got any questions on anything, just let me know down at the bottom. And, yeah, I'll talk to y'all later on. Have a good Easter.